following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, there's two pieces of news for this pandemic thing going on. The good news is the rate of new infections and the rate of deaths is dropping. We have 3 vaccines out there, and there's a 4th one coming out in the next couple of days. And, people are getting careless and throwing off their mask and stopping using hand sanitizers and going in big crowds and all this kind of stuff because the figures coming out. But the experts, public health experts, are warning about a 4th phase of this pandemic thing coming out. And there'll be another spike here because of all these, premature changes, in people's behavior. And, if you just look at what went on here in the last day for the United States, let's see here. We went up overnight from yesterday. It was 29,666,180 infections to 29,321,000. 36 infections, and then deaths. We went up from 525,947 to 527,683. Okay, so both the deaths and the numbers of new infections have gone up, but at a lower rate than has been, because they've been going up 100,000 new infections and 3,000, 4,000, 6,000 new deaths and stuff like that. And so when you look at the numbers all over the place, Florida, of course, had some real serious problems. Yesterday they had 1.9 million infections and 31,000 dead. Today they had 1,911,000. So it went up about 2,000 infections. Okay, and let's see here. Also, at the deaths in Florida went up from 30,000 to 31,000. Okay, and so they're going up, not at the same rate that they were. But be careful. Stay away from all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens. You're still responsible for all 4 things that are going to stop this pandemic. Number 1, you have to be able to absorb nutrients. So you got to stay away from gluten, no wheat, butter, rye, and oats, so you can really efficiently absorb all the nutrients necessary for your body to maintain and repair itself and support the immune system. Number 2, you have to supplement. You cannot get everything you need just by eating well. Any doctor who tells you that should be put in jail. Okay, that is not true. Okay, you cannot get everything you need by eating well. Minerals, for instance, you need 60 essential minerals for everything to work in your body. And nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like gold and silver and chocolate ripple ice cream. So you can be eating the same recipes your grandmother used for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and she died at 114. And you got 16 pre-existing conditions, diabetes and arthritis and obesity and high blood pressure and heart disease and kidney failure. You're on dialysis and all this stuff. But you're getting, insurance is paying for maintaining, these issues. But it tells you you're short on nutrition and your bone marrow is going to suffer. Your immune system is going to suffer. Then you need to make sure when you get the vaccination, hello? Oh, okay, because, something changed here. Okay, so when you get the vaccinations, the vaccinations don't kill the virus. They just alert your body to the DNA and RNA from the bad guys, whether it's a virus or bacteria, fungus, or yeast, and then your body responds when the bug comes. Well, if you're not getting nutrition to your bone marrow, you get what's called bone marrow that has undergone dysplasia. You don't have any functional bone marrow. That's why people are anemic, and they have to take iron pills and B12 pills, and it doesn't work, so they have to start going to the doctor once a month for shots, and that doesn't work after a couple of months, so they have to get transfusions for red blood cells and platelets so they don't bleed to death. And after a year or so, people get weary of transfusions every month, and so, you got anything else for your doctor? The doctor said, well, yeah, we can give you a bone marrow transplant. The doctor is going to make over $1 million on you treating the symptoms over and over and over and over and over because you didn't pay attention to the details. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, brown, rhinos, no sugar. And take the healthy brain and heart pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight, because you have to use the big hammer here to get all the nutrients to your bone marrow. Don't forget the MSM to help your body repair the bone marrow. Vitamin D3 to be able to absorb minerals and repair your bones. 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. And then don't forget the collagen. We have glucogel, say 2 bottles a month for that. We'll give you 5 of those twice a day. And you'll rebuild your bones. You'll rebuild your bone marrow, and you'll be able to protect yourself and be able to respond when the bugs come if you've been vaccinated. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with vaccination. You have to make that decision whether or not you're going to do that. Regardless, either way, whether you're vaccinated or not, you still have to avoid the bad foods and take the supplements so that your immune system is going to work, so your bone marrow is alive. Okay, so I urge you to contact us, and if you want to know why this is happening, and we had pandemics, the first one was 1918, the Spanish flu, that occurred about, 18 years plus 18 is 36 years after electricity came along. Nobody was using wood ashes anymore, which had been our historical use for minerals, for the wood ashes all over the world. And suddenly now nobody was using wood ashes anymore because we had electricity. And so here we come 36 years later, we got the Spanish flu. 195,000 Americans died in October of 1918. In 2 years, we lost 657,000 Americans from the Spanish flu. And then came polio and HIV and the various flu bonanzas. And the next ones are going to come if we don't change what we're doing. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552 on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I, again, want to remind you that we have the book in the CD set, which goes through the history of, from wood ashes to electricity and all these pandemics. The book in the CD called Hell's Kitchen. You want to look at the Black Gene Lies books, all these diseases said to be genetic. And when you look at who are the most reported cases of the pandemics, all of them, going back to the beginning of time, are the Latinos, the black people, and the indigenous people. So why is that? It's not a genetic thing, okay? It's not a racial thing. So what is it? It's their diet, okay? It's their diet. And just remember, when you look at the states that have the highest rate of COVID infections and deaths, okay, the pandemic, and this goes back to 1918, they have the highest rate of deaths from the pandemics, regardless of which virus it is. The states that have the highest rate of Latinos and blacks and indigenous peoples have the highest rates of death and infections. It's not a racial thing. It's how they eat. There's one exception. New Mexico has 48, almost 50% Latinos, and they have one of the lowest rates of deaths, okay, from COVID. And why is that? Well, their Latinos came from Spain, not Mexico and South America. And so instead of eating wheat like they do from Mexico and South America, they ate Spanish rice and corn and frijoles, beans. And that's why they have such a low rate of infections and death, even though they have the highest rate of Latinos in their state, okay? And so when you look at it, all the rest of them, like 48%, almost 50%. Arizona is 31%. North Carolina was only 9%. Pennsylvania is 7%. Georgia is 9%. Illinois is 17%. New York's 19%. Florida is 25%. And Texas is 39%. And California is 39%. Okay, so you can kind of see and go by those states, and you'll see the problem. It's a cultural thing. It's a diet thing. It is not a racial thing. Take your 90 essential nutrients and avoid the bad foods. Save yourself and save the people you love. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here headlined, Adequate Glutathione Intake is Found to Boost Liver Health. A study found that glutathione can help reverse liver damage associated with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, characterized by accumulation of excess fat in the liver, which is, if left untreated, can progress into a more aggressive form of liver disease called non-alcoholic steatohepatitis. I don't think I said that right, but announced is accompanied by inflammation and eventually damages liver cells and impairing liver function. Say around 100 million individuals in the U.S. have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, most of whom are overweight, obese, diabetic, and have high cholesterol or high triglyceride levels. Glutathione is an antioxidant that's is composed of 3 non-essential amino acids, glutamine, glycine, and cysteine. And according to Oregon State University professor Donald B. Jump, says that the rise in this non-alcoholic fatty liver disease cases in America is due to the American diet, which is high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and cholesterol. A study by Japanese researchers found that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease patients showed improvement after taking 300 milligrams of glutathione per day for 4 months prior to supplementation. The patients underwent a 3-month intervention to improve their diet and physical activity levels.
Well, thank you for that. That's true. And so, again, when you have to appreciate the liver does 40 different things. It is really a busy organ in the body. It does 40 different things. And so when you have to start building up things like fat and so forth, non-fatty or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, that tells you something. You don't have the raw materials for all the biochemistry to work properly, and so you're getting a buildup of things that shouldn't be building up. And so that's why we came out with the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. We could call it the Healthy Brain and Heart and Liver and Kidney and Lung and Brain and Thyroid and Adrenal Gland and Testicle and Ovary Pack. It was too cumbersome, so we just call it the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. Take one of those per 100 pounds of body weight, And stay away from all the bad stuff, fried foods, processed meats, oils, and glutens. And guess what? All those sort of things go away, including fatty liver.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, if you're going to be exercising, okay, whether it's in your home or a gym, because they're opening everything up and everybody's, man, I've been cooped up, I need to exercise, blah, 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 blah. And you want to be sure you're taking your 90 essential nutrients. You want to take a Rebound or a sports drink with 100 nutrients, and it's got 75 minerals in there, okay? Theo Ratliff, Evander Holyfield, Virgil Akins, let's see here, people like Pat Boone, Drew Pearson. I could go on and on and on. All these famous people and athletes and so forth who do exercise. And, of course, I guess Pat Boone is, playing in the seniors league, the basketball team, and he's 82 years old. Okay, and because of our products, Okay. Theo Ratliff lost his contract with the Atlanta Hawks. To make a long story short, we rebuilt him, came up with the rebound for him, the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, and he got a $35 million contract. You think he's happy? Well, he's on the label of our rebound product. Charmaine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, dear. Now, you've seen people who exercise and don't take supplements. What happens to them?
They die because they run out of energy. They run out of nutrients. They run on empty.
Their organs stop functioning. Okay, and so what would you recommend as far as a tool? What would you have them listen to? I'll give you a hint. There's 2 CDs that tell people what to do if they're going to exercise, and get on the 90 essential nutrients, get on the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, take the rebound. What 2 CDs would you have somebody listen to if they're going to exercise?
Dead athletes don't lie.
No, that's true. That's one. What's the other one?
I just get on the
exercise without supplementation
is suicide.
Good. Yeah, those 2 things, and you need to have kids who want to exercise. Well, the coach says I can just eat well and get everything I need. No, you have to do a lot more than that. Otherwise, you wind up dying young. I think so far this year they had 500,000 kids in America. 500,000 kids in America die of this hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease. Okay, a sudden heart death of these young kids who are athletes. And Char, and I've been working on this for a long time. Don't tell them what the nutrient is, okay? Because I don't want to, because there's 5 cofactors you need to have, so you need that one nutrient and the 5 cofactors. But that's in our Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. It's in our rebound, okay? And so you're just short of 80 years old. How much rebound do you drink every day?
Well, I try to drink it 1 can a day. They made the cans a lot bigger, so it takes me longer to drink it. Yeah,
well, they used to be 8-ounce cans, and now they're 12-ounce cans. Yeah, and so because people wanted more, and so and of course we have coffee, we have tea, we have all that kind of stuff. We have our own plantations. We grow our own coffee plants and our own tea plants and so forth. We fertilize them with our Bloomin' Minerals fertilizer with 75 minerals in it. So our coffee, our tea, and our rebounder sports drink is a lot different than Red Bull and Folgers. Okay? And, Char sounds like she's a 40-year-old. She looks like she's a 22-year-old. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And the age thing, of course, people dying of this pandemic, it goes by age. When you look at a 3-year-old, okay, their death rate is really weird. It's in kids under age 3, it's 0.06% die. 18 to 44 is 3.9% die. 45 to 64 is 22% die. 65 to 74, 25% die. And 75 and above, 48% die. Okay, why is that? Well, because 3-year-olds have only been eating gluten for 3 years. 20-year-olds have only been eating gluten for like 18 years maybe, and a 75-year-old has been eating gluten for 72 years, okay? Their intestines are dead, and they don't supplement, and that's why the older people have a much harder time with the pandemic virus than a younger person. Get off the gluten, take your 90, take a rebound, and save yourself. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California, and Nani, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Nani, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, Dr. Wallach. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here's my problem. I had a mitral valve replacement surgery 5 years ago, and last year, about April, I wasn't feeling well. So they scheduled me an echo in November, echocardiogram, and they found out my ejection fraction was only 15 to 18. So they thought there was a blockage, so I did an angiogram, and there was no blockage. So the cardiologist put me on Entresto for 3 months, and then I just did another echogram in February, and it didn't help. My ejection fraction.
Okay, I got it. Okay, stop. Okay, now, do you have any other issues? Any high blood pressure, diabetes?
I have high blood pressure, and I have thyroid, Hashimoto's.
Okay.
I've had that
for many
years.
You still have your thyroid. They didn't remove it.
No.
Okay. Do you have any ringing in your ears? Any tone? The noise?
No.
Okay. Do you have any balance problems?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay. Now, do you have any numbness or tingling in your hands or fingers or arms?
Yes.
Okay. And how much do you weigh?
177.
And how
I'm
tall are you?
72, 5'7".
Okay, 5'7" for a girl. I like to see you weigh 140, 150. Might have to lose about 25 pounds. Okay. So, Charmaine, what would you do here for Noni? She's got high blood pressure. She has an enlarged heart, that makes the valves or mitral valve leaves don't meet, because as the heart gets bigger, the valve leaves don't grow, and so they're not meant for a bigger hole like that. So that's why, and the doctors are looking for other things. They forget that when the heart gets bigger, the valves don't meet properly. So she's got an enlarged heart. She's got high blood pressure, thyroid issues, and she's about 25 pounds overweight. What would you do for her?
Well, again, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind. And then I would get around 2 healthy brain and heart packs because of her weight.
Okay.
And Ultimate Daily Classic, she should get at least 2 bottles of that. And she needs some Ocean's Gold, vitamin D3 for absorption. Boy, that's important, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Vitamin D3.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I would get around some MSM, too.
Yeah, for the osteoporosis of the skull. You get an A+ here. Call us every couple of weeks, Noni, because you're going to see a huge benefit. Get rid of the bad stuff, take that supplement program, and you'll lose weight just by getting off all the bad foods. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And just a quick comparison here. So when we talk about get off the bad foods, is it really that important? Let's look at Florida versus Taiwan. Both of them have a little over 22 million people. Florida, as of this morning, had 1,911,000 infections. Taiwan has less than 1,000 infections, 955. Florida has 31,000 dead, and Taiwan has 9 dead. Just 9, not 900, not 9,000, 9 dead. So what's the drastic difference between 31,000 dead and 9 dead? 1.0 1,911,000 infections versus 1,000. What's the difference? Well, Florida, 40, 50, 60%, depending on what county you're looking at, are Latinos, blacks, and indigenous peoples, all of whom eat wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Whereas Taiwan, they live on rice, sweet potatoes, beans, corn, and seaweed. There you go. The seaweed is where they're getting all their trace minerals to make their bone marrow happy so they can defend themselves against the pandemic virus. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Georgia. And Sasha, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Sasha, you're on the air. Hi.
Hi. I'm 18 years old. I weigh 129 pounds, and I'm 5'4". And I completely lost vision in my left eye, and I had went to the doctor for it, and they said it was optic neuritis. Then I went to a specialist, and they said it might be atrophy. And then, like a week or two ago, I'm starting to slowly lose vision in my right eye, and I've been on the healthy.
I'm sorry, been on the what?
I've been on the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack for about 2 weeks, along with Immortalium and Vision Effects.
Okay, very good. Now, do you have any? Have you had any ringing in your ears? Any tinnitus or ringing in the ears?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Along with the balance as well.
You do have a balance problem. Okay. Are you an athlete?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What sport do you play?
Swimmer.
A swimmer. Okay. Now, do you have any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Hello. Okay. Do you have any bowel problems? Constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Now, Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here. She's got osteoporosis of the skull.
Well, wait a minute. She's only 18 years old. How can that be?
It doesn't matter. That's part of the eye problem, probably, too.
Well, yeah, it is a part of the eye problem because you get what's called optic nerve atrophy as the skull. You get osteoporosis of the skull gets bigger. And I want everybody to get that book. It's all in your head, and it goes into the 25 different diseases, including this gradual blindness that happens, regardless of age, as you point out, Char. Age is not an issue.
No.
Okay, so go to www.drjwallach.com and get that book. It's all in your head. And so what would you give her? She's already starting to take some stuff, but what would you give her specifically? Because she's got ringing in the ears, she's got balance problems, she's got ONA.
Yeah, for her issue, I'd get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, and I would add the MSM to it, and I would also add the Occutive to it. What the heck, it can't hurt. And she can't have any wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no oils, and no burnt animal fat. Very important. And vitamin D3 for absorption.
Okay, you get an A+ there. And what about selenium? What about our selenium with the 5
Oh, yeah,
factors?
I would definitely, because that helps for macular degeneration and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, she can take 3 of those twice every 2 bottles a month. And then stay away from all the bad foods, if you would, Sasha, okay? And then give us a call every couple of weeks, because your testimony is going to help thousands of people, especially younger people who think they can't get these problems because they're younger. Osteoporosis of the skull is not something that just happens in people who are over 70 years old and ladies have 10 kids. No. Babies can be born with osteoporosis of the skull. And it's one of those things where you have to stay away from the bad foods, fried foods, processed meats, oils, glutens, wheat, butter, and oats. Got to stay away from them forever. And being your age, you can recover extremely quickly. So do call us every couple of weeks. We'll walk you through this. You are going to have a great testimony. And just remember, exercise without supplementation is suicide, and dead athletes don't lie. We want you to be one of the live athletes and tell the story over and over and over. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to South Carolina. And James, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
James, you're on the air. How can we help you, sir? Yes, sir.
How you doing, Dr. Wallach?
Okay, how can we help you? I'm doing fine. How can we help you?
Okay, my mother got she had COVID. She had COVID and she went to the hospital and she come back. Her toes got black and they're swelling up and don't have no circulation in them. And they want to amputate them.
Okay, all her toes?
No, just one of the big toe, I believe.
Okay, so it's just in one foot.
Yeah, one leg.
Okay.
Right leg,
Okay. Does she have any other issues? Any high blood pressure, diabetes?
Yeah, all of that. She have all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, how much does she weigh? How big a girl is she?
I think she's about between 20 and 240. She's about 5'6",
Okay.
I would say.
Okay, 5'6". Okay. So,
79
Charmaine, what would you
years
do for this lady? Okay. She's 5'6", okay, 240 pounds. And you say she's how old?
I think she's about 79.
79. Okay, so she's about your age, Charmaine, 79 years old. She's got high blood pressure, diabetes, and she's got one toe on one foot that is maybe losing some circulation, and so it's changing color and swelling and everything like that. What would you do for her?
First of all, she's got to get on a good diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats. No oils of any kind, no fried foods, and no burnt animal fat. Then, to save money, because of her weight, she needs 2 packs. I would get her one healthy brain and heart pack and one healthy blood sugar pack. And then I would add to it the Ultimate Daily Classic, vitamin D3 for absorption, which is very important, and MSM, obviously, and
what would you do for her diabetes?
well, the healthy blood sugar pack will take care of a lot of that, but she could get an extra bottle of sweeties and glycine.
I'd have her get an extra bottle. Yeah, you're right there. I'd have her get an extra bottle because she's got so many things going on here. And I'd have her get 2 bottles of that Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, which you pointed out very nicely. So you can take 3 of those twice a day. That'll support healthy blood pressure and healthy blood flow, including the toes. Okay? And so I'd not rush to go get her toes amputated. I would go to another orthopedic surgeon and find out what their opinion is. First question on the phone, be sure to ask the secretary when you make the appointment for your mom, does this orthopedic surgeon have kids in college and his tuition due? Okay? Because you don't want to take your mom to somebody like that because he's going to find all kinds of things to do just so he can get tuition money for the kids, okay? And so it's one of those deals where what would you recommend, Char, to put on that toe to relieve the discomfort and swelling? You put it, topically.
Well, colloidal silver, for one thing, would help. Also, internally, she can take the oxybody cherry berry. That would help it, too.
Okay.
Because that increases the oxygen in your blood immediately.
And so what would you have her take also orally to deal with the infection?
Well, orally, she could take Killer Biotic, I would.
Yeah, Killer Biotic, and also the colloidal silver.
Yep.
Put 2 droppers full under her tongue 30 minutes for each meal, and 2 droppers full under her tongue 30 minutes for bedtime. And the colloidal silver, it was the antibiotic of thousands of years until the 1930s when they patented penicillin, and doctors dumped, after thousands of years, the perfect antioxidant. Doctors dumped colloidal silver because you could get it from a feed store, or a health food store, but you had to go to the doctor to get a prescription of the penicillin. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management. For optimal health, with this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to New Jersey. And Jeff, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Jeff. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Hey, Doc, I'm a big fan. I've been using the Healthy Body Start Pack for about 6-7 years now. Here's what happened. Had an injury. I basically went February 3rd, went sleigh riding, and we were kind of standing up on our sleds, kind of like snowboarding, going down the hill. My knee fell down, no big deal, get back up, going on, happens all the time. But then at the end of the day, I fell. My knee experienced like a valgus force, and so and I had a black and blue mark on the inner side of my knee, on my right knee, and I just had a really bad limping, really bad. It hurt a lot, and I believe I've probably torn my MCL. And it feels really bad because it's still pretty bad.
Okay, stop. Stop. Have you gone to a chiropractor or an orthopedic surgeon or anybody?
No, I haven't gone to anyone because I read that you can get an MRI and then there really is no treatment after that. I mean, arthroscopy only leaves you with more osteoarthritis.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how old are you, sir?
I'm a 42-year-old, 160-pound male at 5'7".
Okay. Any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
No, I've been struggling to cut down my wheat intake. I would say in 2019, I've pretty much cut like 99% of my wheat intake.
Good.
I eat like
go in the right directions. Okay. We only have a moment here. So, Charmaine, what would you do for Jeff? Okay, he has a traumatic injury on his right knee, and he has discomfort and some swelling. And so what would you do for him?
Well, I don't know what he's taking now, but for that, I would...
He's 160 pounds.
Right. I would take 2 healthy bone and joint packs, for that, and I would take Ultimate Vitamin D3, of course, MSM.
3 of those twice a day. MSM, I would go ahead with 3 times a day, maybe 2 bottles a month to speed that healing up. And what would you do for him? Glucagel, 5 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month of the capsules. What would you give him for pain?
Well, he could put some trauma oil into the CM cream and use that topically.
Okay.
And
all right.
And he can also take some Fucoid Z for the injury. Okay,
very good choice. Okay, so that's kind of our, offerings there, Jeff, and Char gave you a good plan. And so if you'd call us every couple of weeks, 42 years old, if you can put weight on that foot and leg, the odds are you don't have a fracture in there. If it's swollen, you might want to get one of those wraps from a medical device place or a pharmacy. It's a stretchy kind of joint wrap or something like that, so support it. And if you have a walker or something like that, that'll help too. But take these supplements, stay away from the bad foods, maximize absorption, and call us every 2 weeks because your story is quite common for middle-aged people, 35 to 55 kind of thing. And so you're going to have a great testimony to share with everybody. We really appreciate you sharing your story, and we appreciate you, sharing, I'm sure, with your family and your neighbors and your workmates. You're still working if you're 42 years old. And it's one of those things where oftentimes we get a lot of young people and we get a lot of older people, but middle-aged people don't seem to contact us much. But we're glad you're doing it because you're going to have such a great story to share with so many people because it's not uncommon. And just the fact that at your age, 42 years old, you felt good enough, you were snowboarding down the hill, standing up on it. You snowboard like you're skiing down the hill. And that's quite impressive. So we applaud you. And we just beg you to, kind of go the direction that Sharp pointed out. And please do call us every couple of weeks with a status report. And, we'll be happy to walk through this with you. You're going to have a great testimony. And let's see here. How much time we got here, Doug?
Got about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Well, I'm going to remind everybody, if you want to learn what to do for yourself and the people you love, go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. We deal with over 600 different diseases. We have products for over 600 different diseases. We've been doing this for over 50 years, and it's one of those things where you cannot go wrong by at least participating in your own health. Don't just throw it all to a doctor. Participate, and you'll be benefited very well by participating in your own health. Well, thank you so much, Charmaine. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless the national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.